What's up, and welcome back to Rumor Has It Official. Let's get straight into talking about 90 Day Fiance. This is season 8, episode 15, and the title of this episode is Love Me or Leave Me. And we're going to be talking all about Rebecca and Zied in this recap. So before we get started, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up for me. Share with a friend who also loves watching 90 Day Fiance. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be notified on all the other videos that I will be posting on this week. And let's go ahead and get straight into it. So Rebecca is just now questioning Zied in what he's going to be wearing for their wedding. Zied says that he is going to be wearing, he said it's a red blazer. And she's like, is it bright red? And he's like, no, just red or something. And then she's like, what shoes are you going to be wearing? He says blue. So he's coming there, dressed like an American flag. And what I'm trying to figure out is like, why is she just now wanting to know from him what he'll be wearing for the wedding? Like, it's a little late for that, don't you think? I mean, they should have probably been putting that in motion, but also too, she does have a lot of things that she is trying to juggle. There's a lot of things on her plate. So that slipped through the cracks. Now, this man, like I said, is talking about wearing red and blue attire. Last minute, she says that she was able to put together a gazebo wedding. So in this scene, they go to Target, and I call it Target, but I know it's Target. One of my favorite places to, go and shop. I just really love Target. Comment down below if you love Target as well. They go to Target so that Zied can find some pants for the wedding, and he prefers for them to be straight-legged pants and tight. This was what he wanted. And I kept trying to figure out why Zied's clothes are always so tight. The sweatshirts that he wears and the sweatpants are too tight. And I always kept trying to figure out why, but it seems he likes to wear his clothes this way. While they're at Target, even on the way, Rebecca's very snappy. She's very irritated with him. And at Target, they find out that he cannot try on the clothes at Target because this is during the pandemic, so they're not allowing anyone into the dressing rooms. So she's very irritated about that. And she tells him, telling him, you're going to try the pants on to him. But again, they can't try on the pants because the dressing rooms are closed. So they're going back and forth. And then she wants to know from him, has he told his sister yet about them getting married in such a hurry that it's been bumped up? And he says no. So he has informed his family, his mom and dad, but he has not informed his sister. And he told the parents not to tell his sister. And the reason why he isn't telling the sister, because we all know that Zied's sister is not a fan of Rebecca. She does not like her. So in the next scene, Zied calls his sister, and the sister tells him, like, don't you think this is bad luck? Being that she's been married 3 times before, and, just very rude. Like, I don't really know what he was expecting. She faults Rebecca because she feels that Rebecca dragged her brother and took her brother away. But Zied chose to be with Rebecca. So, he's a grown man and he makes his own choices too. I know he was living with his mom and daddy, but still, but he chose to be Rebecca. So I don't really know why she has this huge stank attitude. Now, if this was a regular situation, I'd say that his sister needs to stop. But I do also understand, where she's coming from. But also it's like she's married. She has her own life, a family. So it's like allow him to, even if it is the wrong choice, allow him to make his own mistakes and have his own life and at least try to be happy. I feel like she should try to be happy for him. She can't control everything that her brother does. So I feel like she really needs to just worry about herself. And that's the same advice I had for Rebecca's friend, the PI lady that was just all up in her business. It's like Rebecca has to figure it out. If she didn't learn from the first 3 times, then it just is what it is. So Rebecca, like I said, she definitely is snappy and has a little funky attitude. And she says that she didn't have time to make a wedding cake. She could have picked up a cake, I feel like, at the store, though, or, had her PI, she could have gave some responsibility to her daughter and her PI friend which those two will be there at the wedding. Now, I feel like you can't blame it on the pandemic and the speeding up of the wedding for the reason why she has this attitude, because she's been really kind of like that towards him since he got to America, treating him like he's her little son or something. So Rebecca's daughter and so-called bestie, like I said, will be at this wedding. They are the only ones that will be at this wedding because, and I'm assuming her daughter's fiance, but those will be the only people at the wedding because her son decided that he won't be coming because he has kids and a girlfriend, and they won't be coming due to the pandemic. They just don't want a chance, and I think that's definitely smart for them to stay. I'm sure they would want to be there, and they probably seem the most supportive. If anybody, Rebecca probably would have wanted them to be there because he seemed like he wasn't very judgmental when they went to visit him and the kids and stuff. He was very kind and gave Zied a chance. And if he does have some reservations or skeptical, he kept that to himself. I felt like the bestie should have been maybe the last person that Rebecca would have wanted there, but she's there. She said that she wouldn't miss it. That she wouldn't allow even the pandemic to stop her. So now I guess she's on board and very supportive. Now, Rebecca breaks down during this scene with her bestie and says that she doesn't feel in control of her life. She feels like she works that 9-to-5 job. She comes home, she's very tired. She has been planning this wedding and also that, trying to make Zied happy. Just so much going on, and she just doesn't feel like she's in control of anything. So I was very surprised by her bestie just telling her, okay, well, those are things you can't control. What do you want to do? She wasn't more or less like, you shouldn't be marrying him, and I don't think you should do this, like how she was in the very beginning. One other thing that I just thought was crazy, how when Rebecca showed up to meet her friend, Rebecca had already expressed that she couldn't fit her dress. But why did Rebecca have her dress in a suitcase? Like, why was it all bunched up into that? It wasn't nicely folded. She could even have one of those, I forgot what you call it. It's like a garment bag. I don't know if that's what you call it, but it's what people normally hang their dresses and different things up in. She just had hers like literally bunched up so it could get all wrinkled and tore up before she can even put it on. And she's going to take pictures in it. I just was like, Rebecca is a hot mess, okay? I mean, you could tell she definitely is out of it. She's losing control because I don't know why she thought that was a good idea for her to put her wedding dress in that suitcase. Comment down below your thoughts if you even noticed that or like picked up on that, because it was just like, why would you put your dress in there? And she says because she can't fit the dress, she brought a corset to like snatch her in a little bit more so that she can zip the dress up in the back. But I don't know where she got that dress from. And I ain't trying to be mean. It might really look nice on her once she gets it on, but I was just like, Rebecca, you could have at least put the dress in a garment bag. Those don't cost that much, or gone to like a bridal place or wherever you bought the dress from. It didn't come with the garment bag for you to throw over the dress so that it wouldn't wrinkle up. I feel like Rebecca is definitely breaking down, and she did say that she loves Zied with all of her heart, but says that she would be lying if pulling out of marrying Zied didn't cross her mind. And I was thinking, now, if that's the case, then you should not be marrying him. If you're thinking about not marrying him and that has crossed your mind, I get some people do have like the day of like jitters and stuff, but like if you're questioning and it's crossing your mind, if you should marry a person, then maybe you shouldn't do it. I don't know. If any of you are married and the day of your wedding, it crossed your mind on if you should be marrying the person you're with, comment down below because I want to know. I want to know. And are you still married? And I'm not trying to be nosy, but are you still married to that person that you had second guessed the marriage and marrying that person? I really want to know in the comment section down below by chance. If you want to share it, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine too. But I'm really curious to know your thoughts on 90 Day Fiance. This was season 8, episode 15. And the title of this episode is Love Me or Leave Me. We talked all about Zied and Rebecca. Comment down below your thoughts and let me know if you think that Rebecca's going to go through with this wedding. I'm sure she will. I don't think she's going to pull out of marrying Zied. As obsessed as she's been with him, I'm very surprised she even is second guessing things. I think only the reason she is second guessing is because she feels rushed and there's so much going on top of that. So I think that's the only reason why she's second guessing it, because I mean, if this wasn't the case and Zied was like, I want to marry you today, she probably would do it. Because she seems so obsessed with him. I mean, she got him on her blanket and her credit card. She might as well. So again, comment down below your thoughts. Give this video a big thumbs up. Share with a friend who also loves watching 90 Day Fiance. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be notified on all the other videos that I will be bringing out this week. Whew, that was a mouthful. And again, I always look forward to reading your comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.